In New Orleans last night, Vice President Agnew held a news conference. The Vice President talked about the demonstration Saturday in Washington.
The American people must not be misled simply because some 200,000 demonstrators marched in the streets of Washington. After all, they're less than 2% of our population. I think a lot of them are well motivated but confused.
200,000 demonstrators would be even less than Agnew's figure, closer to 1/10 of 1% of the U.S. population. The Vice President says he agrees with the idea of dissent, but not Saturday's demonstration, which the Vice President says was against the administration policy on Vietnam, which Mr. Agnew says is bringing the troops home. At Cheyenne, Wyoming last night, an Air Force transport plane crashed. All 5 men on board were killed. The Air Force transport was heading back to its base at Cheyenne when it crashed. Helen Hayes is in a hospital in Washington with lung trouble. In Arlington, Massachusetts last night, Frank Fontaine, Crazy Guggenheim, announced he is filing bankruptcy papers. Fontaine's lawyer says he owes $850,000, including nearly $500,000 in federal income taxes. Striking workers of the Railway Express Agency will be going back to the job today as negotiations start up again on their contract. The U.S. Parole Board in Washington today takes up another application for parole from Billy Saul Estes. Estes is serving 15 years for fraud in connection with loans on fertilizer tanks that didn't exist. Secretary of State Rogers leaves this morning on his 2-week tour of the Middle East. President Nixon this morning speaks to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce on the state of the U.S. economy. Life magazine says Red China's Chairman Mao would like to have President Nixon visit Peking, and that President Nixon would like to go. In Albany, New York last night, Senator Birch Bayh, the Democrat from Indiana, was asked if he might possibly be a candidate for vice president in 72.
I don't think anybody in his right mind runs for the vice presidency. I don't want to be somebody else's Spiro Agnew.
On a more serious note, Senator Bayh says he feels the president doesn't want Vietnam to become a political issue in 72, but Senator Bayh says why not get the troops home this December instead of aiming for just before election.
Do you remember that special candy your friends would always ask to share it? You could never have just one bar that you could call your own. But there's 2 whole chocolate coconut almond bars in every Peter Paul almond joy. With almond joy, you can share half and still have a whole. With almond joy, you can share half.
This contemporary report, a service of ABC News on WLS Chicago.
When you go for quality, Jewel is where you'll find it. And another thing nice is the miracle prices. It's the good life. Come on, try it. Try it. Jewel is quality. Pay no more.
Jewel, home of the good life.
Just ahead of the Larry Lujack Morning Show. Chicagoland weather partly sunny and cooler today, mostly cloudy tonight and tomorrow. A chance of showers tomorrow. Today's high, 63. The official Chicago temperature is 43. From the WLS News Bureau, this is Lyle Dean.
WLS Chicago.
Wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day. Slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. It's just another day. At the office where the papers grow, she takes a break, drinks another coffee, and she finds it hard to stay awake. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Every day she takes the morning bath, she wears her head, wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day. Slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. Oh, it's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
From the Big 89, the Larry Lujack Morning Show.
WLS Chicago.
Don't love.
7:04 in the Windy City at WLS Chicago. Supremes to Larry Lujack in Chicago at WLS. The time is 7:07. It is spring, which means it's clean up, paint up, fix up time again. And as we all know, these things cost money. And if you're wondering where the money may come from this spring, if you've dug up all your tin cans in the backyard, which you buried, and used all the money under your mattress, then now is the time to think in terms of an American loan. American Finance lends money to do the things that need doing to your home, your lawn, your garden, your car, and your boat, and you name it. American people like to lend money for any good reason. That's the reason they're in business. They feel the reason you want money is your business, and where you get that money is their business. So, this spring, decide how much you'll need, and then put in a request early for your American loan. Remember, when borrowing makes sense.
Come to American, we can work it out together.
Now there are 33 offices of American Finance in the Chicago area. Give them a call, or better yet, stop in, because you can work it out together at American Finance.
As any smart shopper knows, the best time to buy something is before it's in great demand. And there's no better time than now, before summer's sweltering heat, to save big on central air conditioning during Sears pre-season sale.
If you're the man of the house, you'll be happy to hear that saving big means from $30 to $110. Tremendous savings on a choice of Sears central air conditioning systems.
And for the woman of the house, you know you've always wanted an end to those steamy summers, especially in the kitchen. Now your husband can save and get an air conditioning system he can trust.
You can choose Sears 23,000 BTU custom system or 28,000 BTU high-efficiency system, both superbly engineered. The high-efficiency system, for example, includes Sears' unique Good Neighbor condenser, ultra-quiet, so not even your nearest neighbor can hear it.
Isn't it time your family spent summers in cool luxury?
Save up to $110 during Sears preseason central air conditioning sale. Limited time only at Sears.
9 minutes past 7. Traffic this morning, the inbound Kennedy on the ramp at Cumberland. There's been an accident. As a result, the Kennedy is slow from River Road to Cumberland. Inbound Edens has a stall at Tower Road. And another one at Simpson. The Eisenhower, Stevenson, and Outer Drive are all doing the limit at the moment. And Michigan Avenue between 15th and 16th is now open to traffic after being closed nearly 2 weeks because of a warehouse fire. So you can drive by and look at the warehouse that burned up. WLS. What letters of the day from Hugh Hefner and Mayor Daley in about 10 minutes from WLS. This is Neil Diamond.
LA is fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow and rents are low, but you know, keep thinking about making my way back. Well, I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I cried, I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why, leaving me lonely still. Did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Well, except for the names and a few other changes, if you talk about me, the story's the same one. But I got an emptiness deep inside, and I've tried, but it won't let me go. And I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being alone. I said to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I cried, I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am myself,
I said Neil Diamond on WLS with Larry Lujack in the morning at 7:13.
When it comes to wagons, nobody swings like Ford. Ford wagons.
A better idea whose time is now.
The time is now for Ford wagons. And for a nation on the move, Ford's better wagon ideas mean more practicality and convenience than ever before. Ideas like Ford's original three-way magic door gate that swings aside either way, even with the window up. In mid-sized wagons, the Torino Squire is the most popular on the American road. And in big wagons, the better values in Ford's Country Squire make it America's full-sized favorite. Which is why we say, when it comes to wagons, nobody swings like Ford. Ford wagons.
A better idea whose time is now.
And the time to buy is now at your Ford dealers.
Here's a way to feel refreshed anytime, any place.
Refresh your taste. Chew Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Refresh your taste. For flavor, it's the one. The flavor's fresh and lively too. It cools your mouth, it's great to chew. Refresh your taste. Chew Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Yes, there's a lot of fresh, lively flavor packed into Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Chew a stick and see how it cools and freshens your taste. Wrigley Spearmint, you'll like it.
Delicious and long-lasting too. Enjoy it daily, millions do. Refresh your taste. Chew Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
14 minutes past 7. Larry Lujack taking just a moment out of my busy broadcast day here to say hi and thanks for the money to a couple more high schools that I ripped off over the weekend. Willowbrook in Villa Park and Rosary High School in Aurora. And I put a couple of more notches in my wallet. See, I keep track just like the Cowboys used to. I thank you. Internal Revenue thanks you.
Monday weather.
We've only had 1/10 of the normal amount of rainfall for April thus far, and none forecast for today. Possibly tomorrow, though. Partly sunny and cooler today with a high about 63. Mostly cloudy tonight and tomorrow with a chance of showers tomorrow. Tonight's low 47 and tomorrow's high only 57. Officially at Midway Airport it's 43. Same thing at O'Hare. Winds are out of the northwest at 9. And in the Chicago Loop with bright sunshine, 46 degrees at WLS. Reminding you that the Council of Irish Arts will present the original pre-Eric Siegel version of Love Story April 30th, May 1st, and 2 at the Hamilton Theater at Lake and Forest in Oak Park. For further information, number is 889-1667.
Away, up and away. Larry Lujack, start your day. WLS.
In my arrow, straighter than narrow. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me in my arrow. Me in my arrow. Taking the high road. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me in my arrow. And in the morning when I wake up, she may be gone, I don't know. And if we make up just to break up, I'll carry on. Oh yes I will. Me and my arrow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, straight up and narrow. Wherever we go, everyone knows it's me and my arrow. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do,
Nilsson and Laurie Lujack, 7:18 at WLS. In sports, pro golf yesterday, the Tournament of Champions in California wasn't even close. Jack Nicklaus won by 8 strokes and picked up 33 thou, which puts him over the $100,000 mark in winnings. That is the 9th year in a row he has gone over 100,000. Gary Player, Bruce Devlin, Dave Stockton were second, and Arnold Palmer was way back, 16 strokes. And Lee Trevino finally won another tournament. That's his first victory in over a year. Won $12,000. First place in the Tallahassee Open golf tournament in Florida.
We know you have pride in yourself and in what your country can be. We know you have a brain and your own ideas. We know you'd like to share these ideas with hundreds of young men and women from all parts of this country. We know you'd like to further your education, learn a skill, have opportunity for advancement, and 30 days vacation a year. We also know you put a price on these things. The price is your individuality, and you question the Army's willingness to pay this price. Today's Army is willing to pay this price. We're committed to eliminating unnecessary formations, skinhead haircuts, signing out, signing in, and make work projects. In today's Army, you'll find more mature personnel policies at every level. If you'd like to serve yourself as you serve your country, today's Army wants to join you. For the location of your nearest Army representative, call 800-243-6000 toll-free.
Another secret adventure of the patriotic Tooth Fairy from WLS at 7:45. That's about 25 minutes away.
When you're friendly, you do things for people.
You can feel it on the friendship. United 747 to Hawaii is one beautiful way to start a vacation.
When you're friendly, you do things for people. Fly the friendly sky, United Airlines.
Start your vacation to Hawaii on United 747, which is the friendship up in the sky. Lyle Dean has news in 5 minutes with some depressing news for you people who live in high-rises, and some happy news about a gurgling sound in a garbage can. The clunk letters of the day. I said letters plural. Actually, they're not letters, they're clunk invitations. Well, one is kind of clunky, the other one is not. First, the clunky one. This is on a very classy-looking invitation. It's kind of pink, and it's very shiny stuff. It looks almost like aluminum. And it says, Mr. Hugh M. Hefner requests the pleasure of your company for luncheon in honor of the Playmate of the Year in 1971 on Wednesday, May 12 at 12:30 p.m. at the Playboy thing at 1340 North State Parkway. See, I being the big-name celebrity and 50,000-watt luminary that I am, I get invited to all these things because it adds glamour and prestige to these functions if I show up, and then everyone can bask in my reflected glory. I am boycotting Playboy functions as long as Hugh Hefner smokes that offensive-smelling pipe. I am not showing up, and despite the fact that I keep bad-mouthing Hugh and the Playboy Club, they keep inviting me to these things. I think Hugh desperately wants to be my friend. Lyle Dean also got invited, and he will probably go because Lyle goes to all the freebies. Now, here's another invitation. How's this for contrast? This is not actually from the mayor. It's from the sponsoring committee. It says here, cordially invite you to the 7th Chicago Area Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, Thursday, May 6th, from 7:40 to 9 a.m. at the Conrad Hilton Hotel. I don't know about this one. I may go to that, depending on what they're having on the menu. Dick, send me the menu. If you're having strawberries and pancakes, that's my favorite breakfast. I may come. I've never been to a prayer breakfast before. I'm not sure I would know how to act.
Super Jock! WLS!
Well, thanks Thanks anyway, guys. This is Tom Jones at WLS 23 past 7, The Green, Green Grass of Home, a song from 1967.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me at 4 gray walls that surround me, and I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. For there's a God, and there's a sad old portrait. On and on we'll walk at daybreak. Again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree, as they lay me neath the green, green grass of home.
From Chicago, the Lyle Dean Report.
Johnny Doe is the name given to a baby boy found abandoned in an alley at 10037 Crandon Avenue last night. 23-year-old Roy Heller found the newborn baby among trash cans when he heard a gurgling sound. The baby was taken to South Chicago Hospital, where it's in good condition. This news, a presentation of AMCO Transmission Shops, the name that's trusted coast to coast. State's Attorney Hanrahan.